Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Razorbacks will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed?
Well, yes, and it's hard, man. It's hard when you start that high and then something happens and it starts to snowball. Momentum is a powerful thing. These are young kids, Jesse, and they got to find a way to swing that momentum.
They've had some tough losses, obviously some key injuries, but they need to win in the worst way possible. They have got to find a way to right the ship.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Catch in the middle. It's Combs. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Razorbacks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Turning it on. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still first and goal. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moving away from pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Floats it out in space. And the defense drags him down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They're working that left side. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Combs. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Combs. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Combs. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man all by himself. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Florida State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to New Mexico. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going.
What kind of question is that?
Throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Caught over the middle. It's line ball. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to throw again. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Seminoles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the lone running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a...
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Throwing right. It's caught. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. The Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, Florida State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Going right to work up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in an empty set. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Defense in press coverage. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. The short hands, it's Combs. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field.
And how nice has it been to have a big physical quarterback like this guy, right? You got 4th and short, quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Combs. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Razorbacks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Quick strike through the air for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
This time he's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Noles headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Reinbold. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
You're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Coles. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Razorbacks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the aggressive nature by this offense. Everything screams run. First down and goal. Gonna run the football? No. They don't run the football. They stay aggressive. But the quarterback doesn't get reckless. He gets outside of the pocket, makes a good decision, throws it away, and lives the fight on second down.
Quarterback making checks. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to 22-year-olds, David, is complacency is something you're always trying to fight. They were the higher-ranked team coming into this game. Looked like they were just, kind of cruising through early, had some miscues, but they fought their way back, and now they have the lead.
And they definitely were sleepwalking. And they knew they were the better team, but they dug themselves a huge hole. I love the response. They got punched right in the mouth, but they didn't quit, and they didn't pout, and they didn't sulk, and they responded really well. They got on a heater, man, and they took the lead in this ballgame.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in a position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down coming up, but we got...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down a possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds after we make those catches.
Here's a heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
God damn. Your voice is still fucking annoying. I talked to Cody yesterday. He's still alive. He got a house somewhere else. Yeah, he showed me a video of his house, of his new house. That's nice. And then I trauma dumped him. God damn. Dude, almost every game I play is an ACC game. I gotta play Corey next week.